Hello and welcome back to Comp 1. Today we're going to be talking about your proposal essay, which is our next major essay project that we're going to be working on in this class. So now you have really had an opportunity to do a lot of research. You've written your expository essay and you have understood your topic from an informative perspective, the answer to the question, what do you want to change about the world? Now is your opportunity to go in there and convince your reader that this is a problem that can be solved, or at the very least, there are steps that we can do to mitigate it or make it better. So for this assignment, you are going to write a proposal in which you propose a solution to a problem. Your essay is going to include an explanation of the problem, research on the problem, possible solutions, and then finally you are going to end with one proposed solution. So you can see the proposal elements are going to be background, problem, solutions, and research. And you really can be as specific or general as you want with this proposal. At this point in the semester, the topics that you have all been exploring can be very broad or very narrow. And even within the broad topics, there are more narrow issues. So say, for example, you're exploring immigration, right? That's a really broad topic, but maybe you want to focus on something much more narrow, like college admissions for DACA recipients. So like I said, you can be as broad or as specific as you want to be with your problem that you are discussing. And any problem within the topic that you're looking at, you can write about. It's really up to you what you want to address here. So let's talk about what is going to be in your essay. So in your introduction section, you are going to provide information about the problem that you are proposing to solve. Now, here it's going to be your responsibility to convince your audience that this is a problem that they should be concerned with. Obviously, we don't all have the same issues in life, but we should have sort of a general empathetic attitude towards the issues of others. So why does this matter? Is it a human rights issue? Is it a fiscal issue? Is it a planet issue? Even if you're not going to be an environmental scientist, we should all generally care about the planet because we all live here. So just kind of in general, why should your audience care about this problem? It's also going to be your job to give your audience any background information that they need to understand the issues surrounding this problem. How prevalent is this problem? How many people does it affect? What's going on? Is there any data, facts, statistics that you can give to help your reader understand what is going on? And then after you've done that and your reader is like, yes, this is definitely a problem and now I understand it, you're going to give your thesis. Your thesis will include your topic, your stance, and your roadmap. Your topic is obviously your problem. Your stance is probably going to be that we need to solve this problem. And then your roadmap is going to be the possible solutions, ending with the one proposed solution. And if your proposed solution is a combination of the other solutions or different elements from other solutions, that's totally fine too. And then, of course, just like all your other essays, go ahead and underline your thesis. And then you get to your body sections. So each body paragraph or section should discuss a possible proposed solution to the problem. You're going to explain the benefits and the drawbacks of each of these solutions, and here's where you will use your academic research sources to demonstrate why the solution would or would not work. Or maybe it's a good solution, but it's not complete. Or maybe it works in certain circumstances, but not all. You must have quotes from your academic research sources in each of your body sections, explaining why the solutions will work, will not work, or maybe don't work completely. And then you're going to order your body sections in terms of least successful solution to ending with your most successful solution. And I do want you to identify your preferred solution in the body paragraph where you discuss it. You don't have to come out and say, I think this is the best solution. Remember that you're going to keep this essay in third person unless you're sharing an anecdote. But you could say, something about the best solution or the solution that will be most effective. Just make sure that your reader knows clearly this is the solution that the writer thinks is best. And then in your conclusion, you're going to restate your thesis, and then finally you're going to explain why the solution you selected is superior to the other solutions. Why is this one the best? Why will it work while the others won't? Or why will it be more thorough while the others are incomplete? Whatever the situation is in your essay. And then the last thing that you're going to do in your conclusion is provide a call to action for your reader. You've just given them all of this great information. Now give them something tangible that they can do with it, something that they can do to help solve the problem that you have written about. This can be as simple as where to go for more information. Education is important, and a lot of times we don't know what we don't know. So if you've just introduced them to a new topic and you want to give them places where they can go to educate themselves, that's a great call to action. Or maybe you have something else. Maybe you want them to sign a petition. Maybe you want them to change something that they do in their everyday lives. It's one of those things that sometimes a call to action can make a really big difference. A couple of years ago, there were just a handful of videos of people pulling plastic straws out of the noses of sea turtles, and that was enough to start this worldwide movement to make compostable straws. So sometimes little changes can make big differences. So maybe you have something that you want them to do. Maybe you have something that they can contact their local elected representatives with. Maybe you want them to make a change on their campus or something like that. So anything from education to actions to take. But you are going to give them something that they can do with all of the great information that you've just given them. Make your call to action memorable. Make it feel like something that they can take with them. There's sort of this feeling of dissatisfaction when you learn about a problem that has a possible solution, but then at the end of the day, or at the end of the research paper, if you will, you still feel like, but I don't have the power to do anything. So give your reader the power to do something. So let's talk about the essay requirements for this. This is an MLA formatted essay. You will have in-text citations, and you will have a works cited page. This essay needs to be a minimum of 1,000 words, not counting the works cited page. You will have at least 4 secondary academic sources. And then visual aids are not required for this assignment. However, if you use visual aids, don't have them take up your whole paper. Generally, the rule is not more than half of one page. If you have questions on this project, let me know. You can ask in our online classroom or send me an email. I am always happy to help.